Hello, my name is Barry. I'm the owner of a blog site called Inspiration Point. Over the years, I've written a variety of stories you can find in the link mentioned below on the bottom of the photo. And I will, if I remember, provide a link in the description. I invite you to visit the site anytime. Alright, I want to provide a video version of some of the stories I would like to tell, hence this video blog and more, if possible. Now, I want to get to the story that I meant that is implied by the title. Some years ago, I had a very strange encounter with a guy who I will call Loverboy, and you will find out. First, it's important to know that I was under a lot of emotional stress. My mother just had a stroke with a brain aneurysm. We didn't know if she was going to live or die at the time. She lived. And I also had the stress of the blog site that I was trying to get to a more professional level. There was a lot of stress involved. And I probably wasn't fully thinking too well in terms of what was feasible. And I also had a heart to motivate more of the Christian community to get involved in things like Christian gaming servers and things that are positive, that could have a positive effect on the community at large. So I visited a Minecraft gaming server that was owned by a Christian. I don't know exactly what he was because I never had a chance to actually talk with him. I just know him by the name Indiana. I had originally thought, oh, this guy is from Indiana. Is that why he's calling himself that? Sometime later, I would discover it was actually Indiana Jones. Duh. I sent a message to him saying, hey, Indy, I would love to do an interview with you about your gaming server. You can reach me on Skype. At the time, I had an active Skype account, and I thought this is a great way to have a video and voice conversation with this guy. A few days later, I'm not sure what, I get a call on Skype. And this guy was from Indiana. Yes. I thought, gee, this must be Indy. Not thinking. So I gave him permission to contact me and said, hey, oh, you are not the guy I originally thought. No, it was easy to find out that he wasn't this gaming server administrator. Rather, he was some guy, oh, I'm just looking for friends, I'm looking for companions, things like that. That's what he was saying, that he was looking for friends or whatever. I'm like, yeah, fine, man, whatever. I really wasn't thinking straight. That was my first mistake, is not terminating the contact on Skype. Should have done that, but I learned. So the guy, instead of calling me once in a good while, like a normal friend, this guy kept calling me. I don't know what it was. As far as I know, I'm very polite, friendly, and all that. I didn't give him any personal information because I really didn't know the guy, alright? And yet, the guy kept calling. He apparently he thought I was a woman. And I kind of found this out later, because after he kept calling me at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, I'm like, I got a Skype call at those times in the morning. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And so one day I found out, and by the way, I've been feeling like my spirit of being told, Barry, you need to talk with this guy. You need to confront him. Because it was just going to keep going and escalating. And really, and what? Yes, I did pray for the guy. I said, Father, I don't know what's going on. Please help. I don't know. My thinking wasn't very straight at the time. So I finally have a confrontation with him at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was something else. The guy kind of like, he finally got the message. The person you're romancing with, and that's what he was doing, and that's why I called him Loverboy. He thought he was trying to be a romantic to a woman. He wasn't gay. He wasn't a homosexual or anything else. He was some lonely heart guy looking for a woman to have companionship. And I had, no, I'm a guy, okay? And I was firm with him. He backed off. After that, I did what I should have done at the first. Eliminate the contact so I wouldn't hear from this guy again. And that was it. And I'll tell you, I did forgive the man, because I've learned already over the years that it's important to forgive someone, even if you don't think the guy deserves it. It's important, because I do not want to hold on to bitterness. I didn't want to hold on to anger or anything like that. It wasn't going to do me any good. The guy probably was a lonely heart. He probably did need a prayer, and I felt that was a good thing to do. And I did forgive him, and he did need to wake up to what he was doing. Hopefully it scared him to where, okay. And that's basically what happened with me. So I understand what it means for some people to go through that. And for some people, I'm told for women it's a lot harder. Because it is creepy and it is scary. Because you're not sure what to do. You know what? You can do everything right. And you still have to. Sometimes you have to be firm. And if you're a woman and you got some creep like that, if you have a boyfriend, have him come over. In fact, I would suggest that. And that will probably scare Loverboy, because like, But that's one. Here's another tip. Never give out your personal information. If you notice, I didn't give this guy my phone number, or I would have been really screwed. He would have been calling me my phone at all kinds of hours, and I'm like, Alright? That's number 2. Don't. You don't know what's on the other end of the Skype call. That's the same thing with a lot of these other apps. The great way to communicate, both through video and audio, but let's use a little common sense and thought. Even FaceTime, same thing. Thankfully, there are ways to trace those calls and find out the real person's identity. That's the other thing. You don't know what's on the other end. Perhaps it is a lonely heart who did. So I do have some sympathy. I get it. But I also know that those aren't the only ones doing this. So that's why it's always good to do that. Pray. Don't give out contact, give approval unless you actually know the person, or you had some kind of interaction in a public setting. Like I contacted certain people, they know me, I know them in a public setting. That's why I can communicate. Alright? But even then, they're not going to run out and say, oh, by the way, my real name is Elijah Malandi, whatever. Uh, and that, unless they really felt safe with me. The same thing there. This is YouTube. I am aware that my channel is my name, whoop, gee, but I'm not worried because I've taken steps. I hope the story is of help, and encourage you if you have been hurt by someone like this. It's important that you do not beat yourself up over it. I didn't. I simply forgave, let go, boom. But I am aware that it's not so simple for others. That's why it's important to realize that it's very conceivable that you did nothing wrong. I know I didn't do anything wrong, other than allowing the guy contact. I did try to tell him, hey, I'm not interested. He didn't get it. Oh, gosh. Oh. And I had some friends who probably would have loved to have a field day with this guy. But that would have been a last resort, not the first. Alright, again, I hope you enjoyed the story. I'd like to tell more of these things that I've experienced as a way of helping. And as this channel grows and I'm able to establish more of a commitment, I'd like to eventually get better with the storytelling. Alright, thank you for your time. Have a blessed day. See you when I see ya.